Let me ask you something honest. What if 2026 becomes the year that changes your life, not because of luck, not because of talent, but because of one simple decision you make today? What if 1 year from now, you could speak English confidently in meetings, travel without fear, express your ideas clearly, and open doors that are currently closed? Here is the truth. Fluency is not magic. It is not talent. It is not about being good at languages. It is about discipline. It is about strategy. It is about what you do every single day. When people look at successful global leaders like Jack Ma, they see confidence. They see powerful communication. But they don't see the quiet hours of practice, the awkward mistakes, the repetition, and the consistency behind the scenes. If you want to master English in 2026, you need more than motivation. You need a daily plan. And today I'm going to show you how to build one that actually works. Step 1, start with clarity, not random effort. Most learners fail because they wake up and say, I will study English today. But that is too vague. Instead, every morning, take 5 quiet minutes and ask yourself, what Owen skill will I improve today? Is it listening, speaking, vocabulary, writing, pronunciation? Choose Owen primary focus, for example. Today I will practice speaking for 15 minutes. Today I will learn 5 new vocabulary words and use them. Today I will improve my listening by finishing 1 podcast episode. Clarity creates direction. Direction creates progress. Without clarity, you waste energy. With clarity, every minute counts. Step 20, turn your life into an English environment. Fluency does not happen in textbooks. It happens in daily life. You don't need to move to another country to immerse yourself. You can create immersion wherever you are. When you are walking outside, describe everything in English. I see a tall building on the left. The weather looks cloudy today. The traffic is heavy this morning. When you are cooking, I am cutting the onions carefully. I am boiling water for pasta. Now I am adding salt. It may feel strange. It may feel uncomfortable. Good. Growth always feels uncomfortable at first. But this simple habit forces your brain to think in English instead of translating from your native language. And when you stop translating, that is when fluency begins. Step 3, build focused time blocks. If you really want serious progress in 2026, structure your day. Even 1 hour daily, if used correctly, can transform your English. Here is an example daily structure. Morning, listening and input. Listen to a podcast. Take notes. Write down new words. Afternoon, vocabulary review. Review flashcards. Repeat words aloud. Use each word in a sentence. Evening, speaking practice. Record yourself talking about your day. Summarize something you learned. Speak without stopping for 5-10 minutes. Each block has a purpose. Small focus sessions are more powerful than random long study hours. Remember, consistency beats intensity. Step 4, speak every day, even if you're alone. This is where most learners fail. They listen for months. They read for years, but they rarely speak. Speaking is uncomfortable because it exposes your mistakes. But mistakes are not your enemy. Silence is. Here is a powerful exercise. Before sleeping, describe your entire day in English for 10 minutes. Talk about what you did, what you learned, what challenged you, what you will do tomorrow. Record it. Listen to it. Notice mistakes. Correct them. Repeat the next day. After 1 month, you will not recognize your own voice. Your confidence will grow. Your hesitation will decrease. Fluency is built through repetition, not perfection. Step 5, read strategically, not passively. Reading is powerful, but only if you engage with it. Choose materials that truly interest you: business articles, motivational blogs, news, short stories, self-development books. When you find a new word, highlight it, look up its meaning, create your own sentence immediately. For example, if you learn the word discipline, write, discipline, a bridge between goals and achievement. Using the word immediately locks it into memory. Passive reading builds familiarity. Active reading builds mastery. Step 6, write daily. Even if it's short, writing forces your brain to organize thoughts in English. Every day, write 10-15 sentences about your goals, your reflections, something you learned, a summary of a video. Then use AI tools or grammar correction tools to fix your mistakes. If you wrote, I go to market yesterday, and the correction says, I went to the market yesterday. That correction becomes a lesson your brain remembers. Writing turns mistakes into teachers. A powerful reminder. Improving English in 2026 is not about studying harder. It is about studying smarter. 5 new words per day, 1 short monologue, 1 reading passage. Small actions. Repeated daily. That is how confidence is built. That is how fluency grows. And this is only the beginning. Now let me tell you something very important. The difference between people who try to learn English and those who actually become fluent is not intelligence. It is not background. It is not age. It is emotional endurance. Because at some point in your journey, you will feel stuck. You will feel slow. You will feel embarrassed. And that is exactly where most people quit. But this is where your real growth begins. Step 7, you use the shadowing technique. If you want to sound natural in English, you must train your ears and mouth together. There is a powerful technique called shadowing. Here's how it works. Choose a short video or podcast clip. Play 1 sentence. Immediately repeat it out loud. Copy the speaker's tone, speed, and emotion. Record yourself. Compare. Do not just repeat the words. Imitate the rhythm. Imitate the energy. Imitate the pauses. At first, it will feel difficult. Your tongue will struggle. Your timing will be off. Good. That means you are stretching your ability. Do this for 10 minutes daily. Within weeks, your pronunciation and confidence will improve dramatically. Fluency is not only about vocabulary. It is about flow. Step 8, master vocabulary with spaced repetition. Many learners make a big mistake. They try to memorize 50 words in one day and forget 45 of them next week. Instead, learn fewer words. Here's a better system. Learn 5 new words daily. Use each word in 3 different sentences. Review them tomorrow. Review again after 3 days. Review again after 1 week. This method is called spaced repetition. For example, if today you learn innovative, strategy, opportunity, discipline, vision, create real sentences. Our company needs an innovative strategy. Discipline creates opportunity. A clear vision gives direction. Repeat them during the week. Words become permanent when they are used, not memorized. Step 9, I learn grammar in context. Grammar becomes boring when it is isolated. Instead of doing random exercises, notice grammar in real life. If you hear, I had finished my work before the meeting started. Pause. Ask yourself, why'd finished? That is past perfect. Now create your own examples. I had completed my homework before dinner. She had left before I arrived. They had prepared everything before guests came. 5 original sentences. That is how grammar becomes natural. Language is pattern recognition. The more patterns you see and repeat, the more fluent you become. Step 100, record, reflect, improve. Self-awareness is powerful. Every evening, take 5 minutes and ask, what did I learn today? Where did I struggle? Which word did I forget? Where did I hesitate while speaking? This reflection turns practice into progress. Without reflection, effort becomes repetition. With reflection, repetition becomes improvement. Even professional athletes review their performance. Why shouldn't you? Step 11, create weekly rotation, avoid burnout. If you do the same thing every day, you will lose energy. So design your week intelligently. For example, Monday, listening plus speaking. Tuesday, reading, writing. Wednesday, vocabulary expansion. Thursday, conversation practice. Friday, grammar and review. Saturday, real life simulation. Sunday, passive immersion. This keeps your brain fresh. Balance creates sustainability, and sustainability creates mastery. Step 20, build confidence before perfection. Many learners say, I will speak when I am perfect. That day will never come. Confidence is built through action, not preparation. Speak badly, speak slowly, speak imperfectly, but speak. Every mistake is data. Every correction is growth. Remember this powerful truth. Fluent speakers were once beginners who refused to stay silent. Step 38, connect English to your vision. Now let me ask you something deeper. Why are you learning English? Is it for a better job, global communication, studying abroad, business, travel, personal growth? Write your reason down, read it daily, because discipline without purpose dies quickly. The discipline connected to vision becomes unstoppable. When your why is strong, consistency becomes easier. The compound effect of 2026. Let's calculate something simple. If you learn 5 words daily, go on 80-25 words in 1 year. Speak 10 minutes daily, get 65 hours of speaking practice. Read 1 article daily, get 365 articles. Write 10 sentences daily, get 360 to 50 sentences. That is not small. That is transformation. And it doesn't require talent. It requires commitment. Final message. Fluency is not built in 1 month. It is built in ordinary days that most people ignore. 5 words, 1 monologue, 1 reflection, 1 correction, repeated again and again. 2026 can be the year you stop saying, "My English is weak," and start saying, "I can express myself confidently," but it starts with 1 decision, 1 plan, 1 disciplined day. And tomorrow, you do it again. Because fluency is not luck, it is a lifestyle. And that lifestyle begins the moment you decide not to quit. If this message inspired you, stay consistent, stay focused, and remember, small daily improvement becomes unstoppable confidence. Your English journey starts today.